Hello, and welcome to week 1 of our 30-day challenge. This is going to be your first workout, and we're going to take you through the warm-up that we're going to be using this week, and then we're going to progress from there. If you have any questions, you can always email us, but here it is. Let's start off with the warm-up. We're going to start off with something called a side-lying windmill, easy exercise. We're going to start off on our side. I'm going to bring our top knee up to belly button height, hands out front. We're simply going to slide our top hand across our bottom hand, turn, breathe, and reach, and then come back over. Trying to lay our top shoulder blade back as we turn and allowing our eyes to follow our hand. We're going to simply do 5 reps on each side here. After we complete our 5 on each side, we're going to progress to our next exercise, which is simply a cat-cow. So we're going to start off on our hands and knees, nice flat back initially. We're going to start off by thinking about tucking our tailbone under, bringing our belly button towards our spine, trying to round the lower back up, slowly drawing your chest away from the floor, pushing your hands into the ground, tucking your chin to your chest. And then from here, we'll bring our belly button towards the floor, sink our ribs towards the floor, sink our chest towards the floor, bring our shoulders back, slowly bring the head up and pause. And we're simply going to do about 4 repetitions of that, okay? After that, we're going to move right into a plank to a downward facing dog. So we'll come back into our hands and toes position, a plank. And from here, we're going to push our hips up high towards the ceiling, heels down towards the floor, and then we'll come back forward into that plank position. And we're going to transfer our weight up and back, and then come back forward, keeping our core tight in this position. Try to breathe into the stretch in this position, and simply we're going to get about 5 repetitions there. Okay, the last warm-up drill today is going to be a world's greatest stretch. So we're going to come up onto our hands and toes again. From there, we're going to bring our right foot up as far alongside our right hand as we can. Drop that left knee down. Then we're going to rotate that right hand towards the sky. Then we'll bring ourselves back to that position, and then we'll switch left foot by left hand. Right knee comes down, left hand rotates towards the ceiling. Go from there again. We're going to simply just do 3 on each side and then progress. All right, so let's get into the exercises. Everything is going to be 50 repetitions total. You can break this up however you like to and however you need to in week 1. Some of you are already doing other workouts, so this isn't meant to kill you, just to add to what we're doing to help you bonus up that exercise for the week. So start off exercise number 1, just simple, okay, body weight squats here, feet shoulder width apart, toes out slightly, sit down to a squat, stand right back up. If you can do all 50 in one shot, feel free. If you can't, that's okay. Exercise number 2, we're going to get right into a shoulder touch. This is for our core and our chest muscles. So we'll come into a plank position, our hands and toes, feet nice and wide. We're going to breathe out as we reach across, touching our opposite shoulder, alternating sides. Each touch equals 1 repetition. If it's too much from the toes, we can do this from the knees as well. Just making sure we squeeze our butt and suck our belly button in as we breathe out and reach across. Again, we're going to do 50 total. You can break it up wherever you need to. Exercise number 3, we're going to move on. We're going to get right to what we call a split squat. Okay, so this is kind of a stationary lunge. So we're going to get a good split position here. I'm just going to be on my back foot toe. And from here, I'm going to lower my back knee down towards the ground and come right back up, keeping this front knee directly over top of my ankle. And here we're going to do 25 per side. Okay, again, if that's too much, we could break it up down to like 10 per side and then leave 5 on the last set if we need to. Okay, from there, we're going to move back into our core and shoulders. We're going to do a downward facing dog toe touch. So similar to our warm-up drill, we're going to be our hands and toes, feet wide. And I'm going to push my hips up high, reach across, touch my opposite toe, and then come back forward. Again, up high, touch my toe, come back forward. Again, this is going to be 50 repetitions total amongst those 2, so it's 25 per side. Next exercise, we're going to move in. We're going to get into some back muscles. We're going to use a backpack. If you have some dumbbells, you can do dumbbells, but we're going to do a bent over row. So I'm going to have a nice flat back, sit into my hips, and I'm going to simply pull this towards my belly button, trying to squeeze my shoulder blades together. Again, you can make this as heavy as you need to by adding books, cans, whatever you want. Again, if you have dumbbells, we can simply use dumbbells. Same thing here, we're trying to squeeze our back muscles tight as we drive our elbows up. The last exercise in our set is simply going to be for our core, but working on our obliques. we're gonna do a side plank with a top leg raise. So we're gonna have our bottom leg bent, top leg straight. We're gonna bridge our hips up away from the floor, having a nice straight line from the top of my head out through my foot. And I'm gonna raise my top leg up. Again, I'm gonna do 25 repetitions, then I'll drop down and flip over. Again, if I need to break this up, and just do 10, and then come back after I do some of my squats and then my shoulder touches, that's completely fine too. I'll leave that up to you. Again, this is week 1. Again, we hope you the best with this program, and we'll be here to support you along the way. Thank you so much, and welcome.